It's a horror movie in January. What's up, YouTube? So I just got back from the movie theatre and I've just seen The Turning. So The Turning as a premise is pretty simple, man. Mackenzie Davis, she plays a nanny to her brother and sister, and the brother's played by Finn Wolfhard and the sister's played by Brooklyn Prince. And Mackenzie Davis has to look after them in this creepy ass mansion, which is obviously a haunted house, and there you go, that is your horror movie premise. Now, sounds good on paper, doesn't it? But guess what? The movie's pretty bad, man. Like, it's pretty bad. Now, I love me some horror. Even if it's bad horror, I really enjoy it, man. Horror movies are just... I just enjoy them way too much. I can forgive them on a lot of things. However, this movie, this was kind of unforgivable in a lot of ways. I'm not going to go over the story like too much. I mean, it's a haunted house. She needs to look after her brother and sister. The brother's a little bit of a dick, and they got to stay in a haunted house. I don't know what else to say. That is your story. Now, I guess I'll start with like the semi-positive, shall we say. The horror side of things was okay. It wasn't great. It wasn't good. It was alright. I appreciated like there wasn't too many like in your face jump scares, and it relied on other ways to be kind of creepy. Like there's a lot of things that happen in like the background and stuff, and atmosphere wise it's pretty creepy. And yeah, that is the end of the positives. I don't even know like where to begin. There's just so many things I didn't like about this movie. First of all, the runtime, mate. It's an hour and 40 minutes. That's fine, man, but I'm telling you now, oh my days, mate. The first hour is like a goddamn slug. It's a slug who's a lazy slug at that, to be fair. Like, this is like one of the slowest movies I've seen in a long ass time, mate. It's just build up and build up and build up, and it doesn't stop. It is so dead, so slow. That first hour, I kept checking my phone, mate. I was like, yo, man, there's like 40 minutes left of the movie. What is going on? I just realised I forgot to say, like, acting-wise, they were fine, man. No one stood out. No one was bad. They were all average. So, yeah. Back to the negatives. Now, I'll accept build-up. It's part of horror. But the ending, ladies and gentlemen, holy shit, the ending was so bad. Like, you have no idea. I don't want anyone watching this review, do not go and see this movie. It's proper dead, mate. But the ending, if you're allowed to call it an ending, I'm not going to spoil it. It's just not really an ending. Genuinely, I'm trying to think, like, over the last few movies I saw last year, did any of them come close to a bad ending as this movie? I don't think there was, mate. This has got to be one of the worst movie endings that me little eyes have ever seen, mate. It felt like they were shooting this movie, they were going on and on, build up, everyone was loving it, and then some genius checked the watch and like, shit, we've got 40 minutes left. Let's just go on nitrous oxide, warp speed mode to finish this movie, mate. And they just blasted out this 40 minutes, and they got to the end, and they're probably like, yo, man, we've run out of screen time, mate. And someone just went, fuck it, chop it. That is good enough. And yeah, that is like how the ending's like. It is the most... I keep doing this, but that's exactly what it is. It's the most choppy ending I've ever seen, mate. It's so bad. It just completely destroys the last 40 minutes of build-up. It means absolutely nothing. This movie was pretty bad, mate. It was one of the worst movies. I want to say one of the worst movies I've seen all year, but I've only seen like 6 or something. So, hey, it's not as bad as Doolittle, if that means anything. But yeah, it's a really bad movie, man. Just I love horror. I forgive them so much. This was unforgivable, and for that reason, I'm gonna give The Turning 3.5 nerds out of 10. The second I left the movie theatre, my mate like messaged me and he's like, is it bad, is it good? And I just sent him a video of me face doing this. And then he was like, yeah, I knew it, blah, 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 January horror movies. And then he asked me the question, is it worse than Grudge? And you know, I gave Grudge 3 out of 10. I think this is just a tiny bit better than Grudge, just because some of the horror bits were quite creepy. But yeah, at least Grudge had a decent story. So, I don't know, man. It's a tiny bit better than Grudge, but they both suck big time, mate. So yeah, just if you have to go to the movie theatre, for whatever reason, Go and see Bad Boys 3. That is it. So yeah, normally I say, what, are you going to go see the movie, man? Let me know in the comment section. I don't want you to see this movie. Don't see this movie. Don't see Grudge. Do not see Dolittle. Did you enjoy Bad Boys 3? Please let me know in the comment section below. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching my movie review for The Turning. I wish I never saw it. I hope you don't either. Remember, you will subscribe.